one of my biggest struggles as a nurse leader is finding the right way to provide meaningful recognition to the nurses that I work with. So I'm a clinical nurse specialist, and as a CNS, our spheres of influence is, the system, the patients, but also the nurses. And so my job isn't just about, implementing evidence-based practice and changing the systems to make it better for the patients, but also supporting and uplifting the nurses. And I was having a conversation with somebody last week about how to provide that meaningful recognition to the nurses, especially the nurses who are really the experienced nurses, the ones who are constantly kind of uplifting the staff and sometimes don't feel recognized. And I think one of the reasons it's so hard is because it's not a straightforward answer, right? It's not just a thank you and walking by, right? We all want to be recognized differently. I don't know if any of you guys had read that book, the 5 Love Language, or the Love Language book. But there's also another one that talks about the languages of recognition in the workplace. And they're the same in that it's, the words of affirmation, the acts of service, the gifts. I can't remember them now. I should have looked them up before I got on here, but I didn't. But I just think, like, in talking to people, we all want to be recognized differently. And so to be recognized in a meaningful way is gonna look different for everybody. And I think that's part of the reason it's a challenge to do a good job. And I'm always trying to think about how I can do better. And I have many specific nurses in my mind that I think of, how much I appreciate everything that they do every day. But how do I convey that in a way that they feel that appreciation? How do they know how much, not just me, but the whole unit appreciates them? It's hard. Tell me in the comments, how has somebody made you feel recognized? How has somebody made you feel appreciated for the work that you do every day? Is there a specific story or situation that comes to mind? What help me?